Hello, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Have you ever wanted to run a marathon or participate in an endurance sport and just not sure where to begin? Multisport Fitness has the answers. Andy Kennedy, certified coach and fitness specialist and owner of Multisport Fitness, joins us today to tell us how and how to begin. Andy, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me this morning.
So, Multisport Fitness, I mean, that's a name that encompasses a lot of things. What exactly do you do?
That's a good question. We help people to move towards any fitness, exercise, weight loss, nutrition goals that they may have. And I'll give you an example. If someone decides tomorrow, well, I saw the marathon on the weekend, over the weekend on television, and wow, I'd really like to be able to get out of the door to go run. We help them to get out of the door to go run. We help them to learn the proper way to run, the proper clothing, the proper shoes. We work with them to get them towards their goals. And it doesn't have to be a run. It could be whether they want to lose weight, whether they're trying to get on a particular nutrition or diet schedule, whether they want to do their first triathlon, or, you know, quite frankly, just being able to get out of the bed better every morning.
Yeah, and feeling healthier every day.
Absolutely.
You know, we talk about it day in and day out. It's not a gimmick. It's not a trick. It's not games. It's actually a lifestyle change. It's exercise. It's food. It's a combination of everything.
It is, and I like to think of it as being a lifestyle. I mean, I think that too many people look at it as work. Oh my gosh, I've got to get up and go to the gym, or I've got to go do a run. And I like to see it be more fun and people enjoy it and make it part of their lifestyle so that they are healthier and that they do have a better life on a day-to-day basis.
Right, and it doesn't have to necessarily be the gym. It can be different types of it can be an activity.
That's correct. That's correct. As a matter of fact, we work with several different gyms, Benchmark out of Bluffton, a couple on the island, so that if somebody wants to train in a gym, we certainly will take them into the gym and do training schedules with them. At the same time, if somebody wants to train outdoors, if they want to train at home, I'll go to their home and work with them. We can meet at a park. There's several different ways to work and to get into shape without having to go to the gym and work the machines, and a lot of people are a little self-conscious of that. So.
Absolutely. I mean, I remember the first time I walked into a gym, and I go now religiously almost every day, but the first time was so difficult. You know, I wasn't in shape, and I didn't feel good about myself. And so there's a lot of people, at least beginning to start, they may want to contact you to just put them on the right track.
That's right. And to walk into a gym can be intimidating. You walk in and you see somebody that's really working out hard, they're lifting weights, they know how to use the machines, they're doing a class that takes coordination, and it can be a bit intimidating. What I would like to do is see people become more comfortable in a gym, be more comfortable with exercise. And again, it doesn't have to be in the gym. If they want to work out in the gym, we can teach them how to use the machines. We can do personal training so that it moves them towards whatever their fitness goals may be. At the same time, we can do body weight exercises on a bench at the park that'll help them to get to where they may want to be as well.
How about right now, are you offering any kind of special training programs?
We've got several things going on right now. One is beginning in February, we'll have a triathlon training program, and it's designed for anybody who wants to start doing a triathlon, to anybody who's done triathlons and may want to improve.
It's for maybe a novice. What is a triathlon?
Okay, it's a swim, bike, and run event. Generally, you start out with what's called a sprint triathlon. It's not always, but generally you start out with a sprint, which is a fairly short swim, anywhere from, say, 250 yards to 800 yards. And then a bike ride that's 10 to 12 miles, and then a run that's anywhere from 2 to 3 miles. And then they grow in distance after that.
So besides the actual coaching and training, you are kind of an event producer. Am I getting that correct?
That's correct. We also produce and direct events locally. We have 4 coming up that are on the schedule, and we'll probably have more as the year goes on. But right now, February the 25th, we have a duathlon, which is a run, bike, run. It's a 2.5-mile run, 12-mile bike, 2.5-mile run. And that's February the 25th.
And where's that going to be?
That's going to be in Bluffton, beginning and ending at Oscar Fraser Park. And then the following Saturday, March the 3rd, we have a splash and dash, which is a 250-yard swim and a 2-mile run, and that begins and ends at the Bluffton Pool. And then in April and June, April the 14th and June the 2nd, we have Girls Gone Try, girls-only triathlons, 250-meter swims, 10-mile bike, and a 2-mile run. And these are great events for somebody who's wanting to just start out with triathlon and adventure races and that type of a thing. And they're also great events for people who are a little bit intimidated by, the bigger events. So they're really good to get people started in it.
And I guess my next question kind of rolls into it. So you should be an athlete to do these, or you do not need
Absolutely
to be?
not.
Okay.
We love to see people, quite frankly, that have never done one in their life because they're excited about it and they're happy to get into it. I've trained and am training people for Ironman triathlons, for Boston Marathon, and on a day-to-day basis, those are the people that are excited about it, but they're not as excited about it as the person who just one day goes, man, I want to get out and go do something new, and they get involved in it, and I love to see that. It's fantastic to see somebody just jumping into it. So,
how do people get a hold of you?
The best way is probably through my email, and that is multisportfit@aol.com.
And I know we've been showing that on
Yes.
the screen.
I have a phone number up as well as 225-772-2737.
So you're able to either train in a gym or outside of the gym or outside, period.
That's correct.
And
That's correct.
As well as that, there are other, if people want to know about the events, they can also contact you.
Yes, they can.
And you can help train them to get
Because
ready.
I'll train them to get ready. We also have coming up some kickoff events for fitness and couch potato to sweet potato and couch potato to hot potato, which are training programs for weight loss, to get lean, and to get ready going into the summer season.
Wow,
So,
I like those names. Those are catchy.
thanks.
That's cute. Andy, thanks for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having me here.
Absolutely. And if you haven't and you're thinking about it, get a hold of Andy Kennedy, Multisport Fitness. Thank you so much for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.